Hey Mina, how's it going? I'm Sage and welcome to watch my video. Today we're again in Warframe, and today I'm going to make a video to talk about the most efficient way I think to farm credits. In many games, well, in older games, credits it's very let's say important because you have to buy a lot of stuff, especially in this kind of game. You have to farm in a lot, you have to build in things a lot. There's just two ways you have to do. You either spend the real money to buy platinum, or you spend your time to farm in a lot. And I think many people know about this. I still see some people asking about how to farm credits, or invite them to the squad to farm credits or sort of these things. And I'm going to show you the way that I farm credits. So basically, you can have any frame. The Warframe doesn't matter. You can have any frame. So try to bring the Warframe that you want to level up. And the weapons is more important in this farming. You either have two weapons. The first one is the primary weapon, which is the tongue core, and the second one is the primary weapon. The second one is the secondary weapon, which is the Cowstar. So you should have one of these. It will make your farming credits easier. It's not necessary, but it's easier. And the other two, you can just have one, and the other two you can have the weapon that you want to level up, just what I did. So I used tongue core this time, and with Nyx Prime, Magnum, and Redeem. Yeah, that's it. Just choose one of the weapon, tongue core or Cowstar. So now let's go to the navigation, and we go to Ares. And here is a dark section defense called AKKAD. I don't know, it's arcade or arcade. So basically it's AKK. So I still see some people asking about what's AKK. If you don't know, this is AKK. Okay, so accept. So we'll just go. Usually there will be some people playing, okay? Yeah, see? Usually there's people playing. So if you have, so try to get this planet and have this map, and whenever you go, basically you will have a full squad. It's very easy. It's usually you will have a full squad because this is basically the easiest way to farm credits. There's the Warframe Pearl Pack we have to defend. So usually just get on this place or there as well. There. So just get on the top. Because this is the infested defense, so usually they won't have a long range attack. They just keep going here and attacking that place. So have a tongue core, you just keep bombing them. I'm joining a squad that almost finished. Yeah, and be careful. Tongue core is okay. I suggest new people to use tongue core because you don't kill yourself. Cowstar is a very dangerous weapon because if you don't use it correctly, you will die very easily. I will show you later how to use tongue core to kill yourself. But don't worry, you just kill yourself. You won't kill your teammate or anyone else. Okay, so that's it. That's the AKK. And usually if you want to farm credits, you want to extract after the first 5 waves, because that's simply the easiest and fastest way. You won't get more money as efficient if you keep doing that. But if you want leveling up weapons or warframes, doing 20 waves is better. Okay, as you can see, it's less than 5 minutes and we have already earned 20,000 credits. It's very easy. The credits depends how many people in your squad. To have a full squad with 4 players, you get 20,700. But if you just play alone, you got only 18,000. So let's try again. From the beginning, have no one. I'll use solo this time. Okay, let's solo. So I'll play this alone. So I'll show you how to go from the beginning to the end with the 5 waves. It's very easy. The first 5 wave is just very easy. With the weapons I recommend, there's no way that you will get stuck or knocked out by anything.
Defend the cargo until reinforcements
Especially usually when you're playing this mission, when you use public setting, there's always someone joining in. Usually you will end the mission with 4 squad in your team, so it doesn't matter if you join this alone or not. Just if you don't familiar with it, just don't play solo. That's it. So as you can see, no one can attack me from here. See, they're just coming in, and you just use Tanko to bomb them. Very easy. Sometimes if you play alone, you will have the bullet issues. Sometimes your magazine are not enough. Maybe if you are playing solo, I suggest you to take the ammo pack. This one, the ammo pack. So you make sure you can finish the first 5 waves by yourself. You see, very easy. We finished the first wave. And usually if you play solo, there are less invested it will come out. But of course you gain less EXP as well. But if you just want to farm credits, it's the easiest way to do it. You see, very easy. There's no one will bothering us here. And even you died, you just lost some EXP, and especially you are not farming EXP here, so it doesn't matter. You have 4 chances to revive yourself. Just very easy, just keep bombing them. No worry. See? Fly away! Yeah, and with Tankor, you can bomb anywhere. You can even bomb yourself, and you can fly high. This is another way I won't waste my ammo. Jesus Christ. Fuck him, I just did. There are still some disadvantage about Tankor. If you didn't hit anything, if you just hit the wall or ground, the Tankor wouldn't explode. And without the explode, the damage isn't very high. Like this. See, that one didn't explode. But it will still explode. See, there. That explodes. It will explode later, but you can't control the blast. This is something some disadvantage about this weapon, but it's still a very powerful weapon, especially versus invested or a big group of grenade. Usually I just focus on the cryo part, because if you hit that, it's an object, it's not a ground, so it will still explode. So usually I just wait for them to gather in the middle and shoot the cryopod. That's the easiest way to just explode the grenades right away. Yeah, I think the ammo is enough for solo, because when you play solo, as you can see, there's less enemies. And just waiting for them to gather in around. And if you just play 5 waves, don't even worry about the cryopod will be destroyed, because the enemy is not very strong, and the cryopod, as you can see, has 52,000 health. It's not easy for 50,000 health to just go away. 5 waves and you extract. Easy. So as you can see, if you just play alone, there's only 18,000, but that's still enough with the time you spend. So here is the Cowstar. I have to warn you, you need to be careful with the Cowstar. So I'm playing public now. Actually, the Cowstar is more efficient because it has 3 bullets in once, and then when it hits the ground, every of the bullets will launch a kind of grenade shed or something, so the explosion can actually harm more, can actually knock down more enemies than Tankor. But Cowstar have a downside, is that you could kill yourself. Like Tankor, you see when I bomb the ground, I just fly high. It didn't do any damage to me. But if I do the same thing with Cowstar, okay, as you can see, if I do this, see, it half my health. If I do it again, I died. I fucking died. So when you use Cowstar, you have to be really be careful. And there's another thing. Be careful when you use Cowstar, and don't stand near any way to your teammate, because the weapon will recognize that as a wall or a ground. The blast will still hurt you. So if you are using this weapon, I suggest you to play alone, or if you are standing in this position, just keep away with your squad because you will bomb yourself to death. You know, in Mandarin, when I play this in Taiwanese version, we call it the suicide star. Even though it's very powerful and with all the efficiency when you use these weapons, the downside is very serious because you could kill yourself. Like you saw, I just 2 shots, I shot myself to death, and the mod I'm using it's not complete. So if you have a full mod completing these weapons, you could kill yourself in 1 shot. It's very easy. Okay, you can see it's final wave, and the amount of enemy, it's obviously much more than I just play solo. So if you want more EXP or you want to leveling up your weapons faster, you should have... Oh, someone's down. Where is it? It's okay, I'm coming to save you. Yeah, oh shit. I'm too late. But it's okay, someone save him. So like I said, as you can see, it's more enemies now, and it takes a longer time to kill all the enemies. So you get more EXP with a bigger squad actually. So if you want to leveling up your weapons more efficient, you should have a full squad here. But if you're just farming credits, I don't think that's a big deal. Of course you got more money, but it's just a few thousand. And it takes a longer time if you have a full squad because you've got more enemy to kill. So just keep doing this 5 wave over and over again. It's just very easy. It's also a good way to try some of your new weapons if you're just building them out and you don't know what they do. Even you're on your own in public mode, the enemy wouldn't be as many as it is. Like you play with the full squad. As you can see, someone already joined in. 2 people joining in. Here we go. Now I have the... what's this? Ogress. This is a fire grenade launcher. It's a little bit like Toncore, but I think it's not as good as Toncore because you have to hold the button before you launch, and the explosion is not very big like Toncore. But it's a good side about Ogress is that if you fire it, whatever it touches, it will just explode by itself, even the ground. Toncore doesn't explode if you hit a ground or wall. And this weapon, if you don't charge 40, it won't shoot. Yeah, so you could use this one, but personally I prefer Toncore. And this, I think this can kill yourself as well. Let's try. Yeah, you can hurt yourself. Let's try it again. Yeah, definitely. This one you can hurt yourself as well. So I don't really like Ogress. But if you want a different alternatives, this is one of them. Just take some of the exploding weapons. Usually, just exploding weapons. Toncore, Ogress, Cowstar, what else? There's one called Armstrong. It's the secondary weapon. It shoots rocket. I have used that once, but after I max rank the weapon, I just deleted it because it's just so fucking difficult to use that one. The recoil, it's ridiculous, and you don't get the same feedback on the fire rate or the attack. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work it. It doesn't work the recoil, and just like Ogress, you need to charge before you shoot. It's just not efficient as it should be. Oh yeah, and also this is not just a place to farming credits. You can also farm plastids in this game. Plastids or neurodes and nanospores. It's all in this one. So that's it. Farming credits. No problem. And you can get some of the very low level mods as well. But this is not the only problem about this map is this planet. It's actually a quite high level planet. So The only downside is that it's getting this planet opened. So once you have this planet, it's no problem. So this is basically about how to farm credits efficiently. What I think, in my way, I think it's more efficient. So yeah, I hope you know now how to efficiently farm credits. So this is all the things for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit the like and comment, also share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and stay safe for the next video. Look here. Yeah, look.